Paul, what do you take out of that performance?
A lot more than we took out from the Frölunda game. And, the first 10 minutes, I think we were on our heels. We were admiring JYP a little bit too much. They came out strong, they came out hard. That's what teams do in Europe, especially at home. And it took us 10 minutes to find our legs and really get into the game. But once we got into the game, I felt that, we got on the puck. We were nervous on the puck to start the game. And I think that was a ripple from the third period that we played against Frölunda. And we just needed to get that confidence, get on the puck, make our plays within our system. And that happened. And they got a bounce or two in the second period. And, we're trying a lot of people in situations that we're now building up a picture of who's going to play where and when and how and in what situation. But you have to put people in them places first of all. And I thought our third period performance, considering we lost 7-1 in Frölunda, it was a 0-0 here, and I thought we were the better team that finished the game. So lots of positives.
Do you feel like this team has developed from the one that got on the plane on Wednesday?
100%. I mean, it's hard to say that when you haven't scored a goal or you've scored one goal in 2 games. But tonight I thought we had 5 or 6 good chances that if we were a little bit fresher, if we were another week, 2 weeks into our season, we'd have been a little bit sharper in them areas. But I like the attitude of the team. I like the work rate defensively. I thought we were very hard to play against today. So we've moved forward another 10%, and that's what you're looking for. Whether we like it or not, the CHL to us is part of our training camp because we don't have the ability to start 3-4 weeks early like other teams do. So we're getting better, and I've said to the boys, I don't want you to just accept this. It's 2 losses. This was a lot tighter game than the Frölunda game for 3 periods. And when they come to our place, I expect us to look to take a point or 2.
And that's a realistic opportunity now, isn't it? To see what you've done through this game here, through 2 periods in Frölunda. There is an opportunity now where they can build on that.
There is. And, and I might have to tinker with the lines because offensively we just need a little bit more. So I might have a look at that for the next game. But, you have to remember what we're playing. I think we played a 10 million euro team on Thursday and a 5 million euro team today, someone told me. So, I thought the boys battled hard. I thought they showed a great commitment. And, it'd have been nice to score a goal or 2. And I thought their netminder made a couple of big saves at key points. But many, many positives, Seth. Many positives.
I think the one player for me that stood out from upstairs was Robert Dowd. He seemed to do an awful lot of work for you.
Well, I like I think everybody knows what I think of Robert Dowd as a player, but he's playing Robert Dowd hockey. And I want him getting in on the forecheck. I want him getting his nose dirty. I want him playing on the inside. And I'm really happy with his game. Really happy with his game. I thought Coyle skated the puck a lot better. He looked a lot more fluid today. I thought Fitzgerald defensively was very, very strong today. Very, very strong. He broke up so many plays. 2-on-1s, great sticks. Vesberg, good, calm on the puck, makes play. Freta was another 20% better than he was. So, it's a massive learning experience for everybody here on the style of play. As it would be if one of these teams would dropped into Cardiff. And then you have to adapt and change. So, Seth, I'm unhappy with the loss because I don't like losing games, but I'm happy with the progress.
What's the experience of this weekend been like?
I mean, we've played 5 out of 6 periods exceptionally well. Obviously, we didn't come here to just compete. We want to come here for some points, so it's disappointing in that respect. And the last period, obviously, in Sweden was a bit soul-crushing for the boys because we worked so hard for 2 periods and skated with them for 2 periods. We found we thought we let ourselves down in that last one, so we wanted to bounce back today, and I thought we bounced back great. We created lots of chances. They just wouldn't go in for us tonight, and that happens in any league. Doesn't matter where you are. Some nights the puck just won't go in for you, and I thought that was one of those nights for us tonight. But I really thought we skated with them for 3 periods, and we were really in it.
What do you learn out of this experience?
I mean, obviously it's a lot faster than our league is, and you learn to make decisions a lot quicker, and you see life on the other side of the pond and how they do it over here, and they do it well. That's taking nothing away from our league. I think we've got an exceptional league, but they do it very well, all the little things, and it's nice to come over and play in this competition.
To lose 3-0 here in Finland, in some respects, it's an incredibly creditable result, but does it give you hope that next Sunday, actually on your own ice, with another week under your belt, that you could do something special and get a result?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like I said, I thought tonight, I think we were in it the whole night. I thought we had a couple of half breakaways, a couple of good chances out in front, and I think we kept them to the outside for the majority of the night. They didn't get too many grade A chances, which I thought was an excellent achievement. The couple of goals they got were little tips and scrappy goals in front, which it happens. So I think we stayed with them all night. I honestly thought we could have pulled a point out of it.
When you look back at the end of this season, do you think this will be an experience that you can build from rather than be an experience that maybe you'll look to and say, well, the reason we struggled towards the end is because we were tired?
No, I think it's great. I think it's great. We getting everybody here a little bit earlier than we normally would, and we get guys gelling. We get playing at a high level. You only improve playing against better players than yourselves, and I think obviously playing against teams, some of the top teams in Europe, top teams in the world almost, they're in high-class leagues. It's great to play against them. It's great to put yourself up against those guys and keep up with them.
Over the next 24 hours, you're going to still be here. You've got a skate tomorrow and then a chance to get back to South Yorkshire and get back out on the ice ahead of next weekend. What are the big things you've got to work on between now and next Sunday?
Obviously, lick a couple of the wounds. A couple of the boys are a little beat up. Two really fast and hard games. So just need to lick our wounds, get our feet going again. You can't hang your head after games like this. You got to pull all the positives out of every game you play. You can't dwell on the negatives. Pull all the positives out and move on.
How would you describe the experience of the last couple of days?
It's been really exciting. You know, we're over here playing against some great hockey teams, some of the best in the world. And I thought, you know, the other night in Sweden we competed for most of the game. I think we kind of, you know, things didn't go our way there in the third period, which, you know, obviously the outcome showed it. But I think we battled pretty hard in that game, and I think it rolled over to this game. I thought we played very well. I thought we were right in there. I mean, if you were a spectator, you went and you didn't know where the teams were from, I think you would have thought we were right there at level with them. You know, they came hard and they came physical at the beginning of the game, but at the end of the day, we were right there.
How hard is it? You've played on a really strong winning team in Braehead. You've come to a club where you expect to win. How hard is it to keep everything within perspective?
Yeah, I mean, you got to kind of come with an open mind to this. You know, I think it's new for everybody here. You've seen players that you've never seen. Some guys that may have played in the NHL. Some guys have been playing in this league and the top Swedes. And you got to take it with a grain of salt and just, you know, we're all hockey players. We all grew up playing, and we got to just stick to that. You know, we got to, you know, we know what we can do. I thought we competed very well. You know, we got more confident as we went tonight. And like I said, take it with a grain of salt.
And do you feel that the club's starting to come together a little bit now? Because it's a funny process, isn't it, at first, when you all get in the locker room together, some of the guys know each other, and then it takes a little while before you all kind of understand your role and your place.
Definitely, yeah. I think, you know, you kind of got to fast forward everything. You know, everybody comes in, you got to kind of throw everything at you. You know, you got systems and the way that we want to play and things that we want to do, and it's hard to do in little preparation time. But I think, like you said, things are coming together pretty quickly. You know, and we're playing against some of the best teams, like I said, and that's hard to do. You know, they're coming hard, and they're pushing us, and we're finding ways to play our game. You know, do some of the things we've been practicing, and you know, these guys have been preparing a lot longer than we have. But I think at the same time, the fast forward is going well for us. The boys are gelling in the locker room, and that's probably the most important thing.
How excited are you now about what's to come next week?
It should be great. You know, we got them in our territory. You know, they got to deal with the travel. You know, hopefully they have a couple of 3 9-hour sleeps. But no, it's good. It should be fun and exciting in our rink, and hopefully the fans, you know, come out and check it out. You know, I think it's new for all of them, obviously, and you know, they get to see some of the top players in the world, and we're right there competing with them. You know, I think some of the guys in that locker room are right there, and you know, everybody's gonna get there, and we're gonna be a team that's gonna compete against top teams, and you know, hopefully it you know, kind of rolls over into the elite league, and we keep playing that way. You know, and I think we'll do unbelievably well.
Coach gave you some praise for how you played defensively today. It's not often that he does single out players, and he said he thought the way that you dealt with the 2-on-1s and the speed of this team reflected very well on you. How do you feel about that?
All right, you got to appreciate that. You know, anytime the coach has something nice to say about you. You know, I definitely try to prepare, you know, and play well and play smart and simple against these guys. And you know, the hockey instinct kind of just comes out. You know, we've been playing at a high rate, and you know, you kind of adjust to that level. And you know, you see the guys skating hard and they're working hard and they're coming in the corner and they're hitting you, and you want to be the first guy there and you want to hit them, and you know, you find ways to adjust. And You know, I was fortunate enough to play in a very good league for many years, and it's really hard to kind of stick in that league. It's a young league, and they turn guys over, and they're very fast players as well. You know, there's a guy out here I played with, you know, and I knew what kind of player he was, so I kind of had an idea of what the Finns may be like, and you know, you just push it. You just play hockey. You know, you go to what you know, and if Paul has something good to say about it, great. You know, I'm sure he had lots of great things to say about everybody, and you know, I appreciate that.
Nearly got a goal as well. Talk us through that little chance.
Yeah, that was exciting. It's kind of a rare position for me to get up there. I mean, I played forward a couple of years, so I've been there, but it was exciting. I think what I do is I always think, oh, I'm going to score, and then I get ahead of myself sometimes. But you know, I tried to whack it. It was a rebound. I tried to whack it in there. The guy was kind of hanging off me, and it just, you know, the goalie was able to recover. If he wasn't able to recover, then it probably would have went in, but he got his pad, he slid it across. If I was able to lift it a bit, then it would probably have gone in the back of the net. But hey, you know, things happen so quickly, you know, and, you know, I did my best, but it didn't work out for us. So.